Hey, Scrappy Peeps, Suzanna here today for the Scraproom to share with you this large photo layout with an interactive pull-out for the journaling. So I am working with the January kit, and this is the Carta Bella at Home collection. So I'm showing you the 3 pattern papers. Those are the selection of embellishments that I get with the regular kit and 2 pieces of cardstock. If you get the pattern paper add-on, those are the pattern papers, and those are the embellishments for the embellishment add-on. So, Happy New Year, by the way. I hope 2024 has gotten off to a good start for you. This is a photo. It is actually a black and white photo that just has the blue sky that's being maintained at the top. I love the suggested edits that Lightroom has for me. And so this photo, while about the landscape, is also more about the landscape of the relationship between my husband and my daughter. So we were at the Grand Canyon, and I just loved his arm around her and that vast landscape. And so while you miss the color by converting it to black and white, again, this is more about the bond between the two of them. So I am using that really cool multiple sun sort of starburst pattern paper because it sort of reflects the sunny side of their relationship as well as the sunny side of this cold April day. And so I also have these ripped edges for the header and the footer, just again to soften the largeness of this photo a little bit. And so Carta Bella paper is actually a whole lot heavier. It's almost, I want to say that it is actually 110 weight cardstock. And so it is a heavier paper, and I absolutely love the texture to it as well. So I was super glad to see this. So while very much a themed sort of homey layout, I am using this more for a homey relationship, let's just say. So I have some jute here and I'm tying bows, and I'm kind of scattered in the putting together the creation of this layout and this process. So I'm creating the bows for the banners, but I don't adhere the banners until later. Don't ask me why. I got distracted. It's like I'm a magpie. So I'm using some of the cardstock that comes with the collection to create a fold over, which is what's going to anchor this pullout. And as you can see, this is an afterthought. So I've already adhered this down, and so I'm just using an adhesive eraser that is from. Who is that from? That is from. Yes, it'll come to me. I'm using an adhesive eraser to get that stuck down, or actually to pull the adhesive off so that I can put that slide in through there. So I had thought that maybe I might tie some twine around that flap there, but it then pushed it off the page a little bit more, and I didn't want that. But I love how this chipboard is able to provide some weight to that. So I wanted to soften it again, just that edge, that pull-out edge, and so I'm just using a scallop punch. That is from American Crafts, and Thermoweb, by the way, is the name of the manufacturer of that eraser. And so that will be the little pull tab there so that you know to pull that, and there will be journaling underneath. You will see in the close-ups that there is not journaling because I really didn't want to publicly air this relationship. It's not mine to share, but I wanted to do a page about it. So I'm going to fussy cut the white border off of this sticker. I love stickers. I don't always like such glaring white borders, and so I am well known to actually cut those. So I'm using an anti-static pouch to get the adhesive off there because I thought that maybe I might want part of it to not actually stick, but I changed my mind, and so I just use adhesive on the back there. So I'm going to put this down the bottom, and it's directly below where the pull-out tab is to tie that together. So it almost creates a vertical column. across that right hand side of the page there. And so where I took off the adhesive, I'm actually going to use foam to pop that up. You will note that I am using some foam squares because I cannot find my giant roll. Can you believe that? That giant roll that I always use of foam, I have no idea where it is. I actually do find it, but while I'm creating, I don't have time to go searching for it. So substitute 3D foam. So now I've decided I'm going to definitely put these banners up the top here. I had originally thought maybe I might put them over the photo, but I've already covered part of that sky, and so I pull them off, and it just looks funny at that angle. So I put them slightly curved, dipping down more to the left, again, just for some balance within the page there. Using some dots to get those stuck down. I could have used my liquid adhesive, but I wanted it to go quickly because you'll see with liquid adhesive, you kind of have to hold things down and provide a firm contact for a little bit, like I'm doing here with this twine. And I just didn't want to do that for time's sake. So dots are a quick and easy way to get that stuck down there. So I love the earthy feel that jute gives the banner, as well as the layout, given that it's kind of got an earthy feel to it, as well as the very sort of earthy tones that are included in this collection here. So I will then take the bows that I created, yes, probably minutes ago, 5-10 minutes ago, and actually use those now. So they just add, again, a little bit more texture and interest to the page there. It really is a simple page in the grand scheme of things, but very effective, I think, especially with the way that I edited that photo there. So you also get a variety of enamel dots. I'm using those down the bottom there, again, just for a little bit of texture and color, and adhering the chipboard moth down. So I've used a fair amount from the embellishment add-ons here. I will use those letter stickers for the title, and I'm going to put that directly on the photo just below the pullout there. And that title is going to say Special Bond, and that ends up being the title of the layout, whereas that Enjoy Every Moment that's on that pullout there is more of a subtitle per se. I wanted a little bit more embellishment up there, and I will go in after the fact, and I will take another, from a piece of the pattern paper, I will actually fussy cut another flower, but cluster, and that will complement the orange flower cluster down the bottom very nicely. So I was trying to figure out how many letters are in special, which was the center one, so I could get that centered across the top of the page there. So this is a layout for the scrap room. It is a kit club, but there are one-offs available. So be sure to check out the website that I will link you to down below. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave those in the box down below as well. And again, Happy New Year, my friends. I hope 2024 is getting off to a good start. Thanks for stopping in today. Come back again soon. Take care.